everyone, it's Corinne with Connecting with Corinne, and today is day 14 of the yoga poses. And today we are going to be doing standing half moon or crescent moon, and in Sanskrit it is known as Ardhachandrasana. And this one is really good for our spine because we're moving it laterally, left and right, and then we are also working our spleen, liver, and pancreas. And I'll also show you the seated version if you are unable to do the standing or you prefer to do it seated. So we'll do both. We'll start with standing first. And before we go to our mat, just so you can see, we're going to do a mudra today, which is hand position. So we cross the fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs are crossed. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so let's go to the mat. Here we are at our mat. You can come to the middle or you can stand at the top or back of your mat or at the front of your mat, doesn't matter. We inhale, reaching arms up overhead. So the biceps come close to our ears, so cross the fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs crossed, and we stretch up out of our waist. So this is a traction. We lift, chin is away from our chest, reach up out of our waist, and we can move left and right a couple times just to warm up. Weights in the heels. Left and right, and we'll reach up out of our waist. Nice inhale, and as we exhale, just going to the right. So fingertips to the right, hips to the left. So we push the hips out to the left, chin is away from our chest. Imagine you have a ball or an apple between your chest and your chin. Eyes are open, weights in the heels. Just pushing the hips frontwards as we lean back just slightly. And then we come back up to center, reaching up out of our waist. And then exhale, fingertips to the left, hips to the right. In the 26 and 2, you want the left shoulder open a little bit more, right hip open. They encourage you to come down a little bit more. Weights in the hips, weights in the heels, not in the hips. Hips push forward. Chin is away from the chest, eyes are open. Trying to get the arms close to the ears, and then we come back up. If you have shoulder injuries and you're unable to cross the fingers, you can just always reach your arms up overhead, taking a deep breath, and then go to the side. Imagine you're holding a ball, or you can drop one hand down and just really reach out. So you're still feeling the stretch. So you can do that opposite side, and then I'll show you seated. So we'll just come down to seated. So sitting down, cross-legged, and just like we did standing, we'll reach our arms up overhead. Now with this one, we'll just do one arm. So the left hand reaches up and over, right hand can stay flat on the ground, or I like to kind of reach my right hand over to my left leg. And you come over. So this is exactly the same pose except seated. We're still getting the same benefits, feeling the stretch from the hip up to the shoulder, shoulders to the fingertips, and then coming back to center, reaching the right hand up, and then just turning over. Again, the left hand can be beside you, or I like to place it along the opposite leg, just crossed over. We want both hips down to the floor. Sometimes if we lean over too much, this hip starts to lift up. Or the opposite hip likes to lift up, so just be mindful. That's why I kind of keep my hand here, because I just kind of keep, if I keep my hand on the opposite leg, then I know that the hip's slowly pushing down. And then coming back to center. So that today is half moon or crescent moon, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 15. Okay, bye.